But would you say that it was almost a blessing in disguise because maybe you would have, went down a much deeper, more dangerous path if you had been able to gamble at all those spots?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Now, between being a former addict, a millionaire, and a consistent winner, how have you established the discipline to not go back to your bad habits and re-entertain a destructive lifestyle?
There's a few things. I'm a part of a certain fellowship that really holds me accountable and continues to work on my growth internally. A huge contributing factor to why I don't, we'll say, go back to like old ways is I look at everything I have now, and I only achieved what I achieved because of being on the straight and narrow. And I sort of play the tape through and I consider like, what is the pros and cons if I were to go back and resort to old behaviors? And almost inevitably, it's always a terrible ending, even in my imagination, if I were to resort back to old ways.
Okay, that's a good answer. How often are you going all in?
I'm not scared to go all in. If I'm in the right position, if it's either the right bluff or the right spot and I have the right hand, like the nuts, for example, like I'll go all in. I'm not scared to go all in.
Yeah. Has someone ever asked you to go all in, but you already were all in?
Yeah, I guess.